Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Olafisi Ashishana. And if you just come to my channel for the first time, I want to say you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for always engaging with my content. Okay, in this video, we're going to go into research tips. We're going to start getting our hand dirty with research. Like I said earlier, the better you get at research, the more money you make for yourself. There is no the results are not typical when it comes to Amazon. The more you start researching, you become good at it, you start making more money for yourself. But there are just some basic rules that you have to follow. It's not like it's not a stone and pack that you have to follow it like this. Once you start getting it, you start trying to do this, trying to do, and you find out that, oh, this is working for me, this is working for me. You stick with it. But then there are just some basic things you have to know, right? So in this video we are starting on research tips. Well, first of all, I'll be taking the slides one by one so you can understand better everything I'm going to say. Hmm? Actually, we can't dissect everything in this video. So it will still be a series of video when it comes to research, because I really want to take you through the journey, right? I'm really ready to help everybody out there. So first they say go for topics with books published by independent publisher. What do I mean by that? We have two types of publishers on Amazon. We have people that publish independently, and we have publishing houses. Do you understand? That publish. So when you go for book published by publishing houses, the challenge there is that you might not be able to rank, might not be able to sell your book, because you are competing in at times it's not that at times it's not like a book is better, but maybe because of the publishing housing, they've actually made a name for themselves. That's why the book is selling. Do you understand? So you don't want to compete with people like that. You want to compete with people that are independently published. So what do I mean? When you go to your Chrome browser, type Amazon best and official books, and I've said always click on one with ZGBS. So click on it. Once you click on it, yeah, it brings us to this interface, right? So we are searching for books that are independently published, not the ones that are published by a publishing house, right? Because those are the ones we are competing with. So let's click on this one. Baking Axe. Okay, by February Editors. Part of Pillsbury Cookings. Okay, this one has open now. We can see baking axe, 470 recipes for elevated dough. Okay, but okay, what are we looking at? Okay, now look at this. No, I'm not looking at it. No, see Pillsbury Cooking. So this is most likely a publishing house. This is most likely good morning. This this most likely publishing house. So you don't want to go after, even though you want to go after this kind of book, at the same time you cannot compete with people like this. You can't compete with them, because it's not necessarily like this book is good, but it might be that because of the house, because of the company the book is what is selling. So we want to look for people that are independently published. That's why all your extensions came handling. Okay, let's go back. We will see. You try to see what I'm saying now. Okay. Book. You see where all these extensions we have installed came in handy. I click on another book. Okay, now this is another book again. You can see publisher Voracious Illustrated Edition. So this can be another publishing house, although might not be a big publishing house. But once we are compared to people that you can see, this book is ranking #1 international cooking food, #1 in New England cooking, #1 in course and dishes. You can see. So this book might be good. I'm not saying it's not good, but it's not necessarily that it's very good. It might be just because it's selling because of the publishing house. Do you understand? So we are not competing people like this. We are not. So we're looking for independently published intelligence, emotional intelligence. Let's see. Okay, this is also another independent publisher. Just under independent, we can see by the name. This is under independent. Also, emotional intelligence, why is crucial for success in life and businesses. So once you get your topic like this, you want to go to another. You want to open another slide. You want to open another slide. Like I said, make sure you are browsing in the publication mode. You want to open another slide. So everything is already changed. And make sure you're checking on the you're researching under all. So emotional intelligence. Let's see if it's a good niche. This time, once you pick a book from that part, you have to open another tab to show if it's a good niche, to know if it's a good niche. Do you understand? So wow, this is so saturated. Over 9,000 results. Wow, this is so saturated. So I just typed in emotional intelligence. So I want to niche down and click on and type emotional intelligence 14. You can also, scroll down to see what people are writing on. Emotional intelligence for a better life, success at work, happier relationship, improve your social skills. You can niche down you can scroll down to see what people are writing on. Okay, this was the book we saw that author said, The Art of Letting Go. How to let go of the past, look forward to the future. And finally, okay, that's a good one. So, emotional intelligence, the essential beginner's guide to mastering. This is the beginner's guide to mastering social skills, improve relationships and control. Do you understand? So we can still niche down and say emotional intelligence for mastering for beginners. Yes. My network is a bit okay. Wow. You can see this now. Emotional intelligence. I typed in emotional intelligence 14 and it's bringing us 930 results. You can see why niching down is very, very important. 930 results. So it shows that emotional intelligence, if you can write a good book on this with a good book cover, will definitely make sales. Will definitely make sales. So you can also type in emotional intelligence for beginners. Wow. All right, emotional intelligence for beginners. You see that we are niching down, we are getting a better result. This 618 results, 618 search results. That shows that we can also write a book on emotional intelligence targeted for beginners. Do you understand? When you're writing, you don't write on a broad subject. You begin to niche down. Do you understand? You begin to niche down and start getting results. This is also another good niche. It's still loading. Let's see what our bestseller rank is showing us. Let's see our reviews, prices, and all. So it's still loading. So we keep niching down, and that's that. So let me go back to my second topic. Make sure we research under independent publisher, not under publisher house. Or do you understand? So the second point is understanding categories, subcategories, and niches is very, very important. Let's go back to Amazon. Okay, this is still loading. I think my network is a bit slow. So I want to show you something. Let's go back. Now, understanding categories, subcategories, and niches. Now, once you come to this place, right? All right, now. So once you are here, all these things you're saying here, they are what categories? Business and money, children of fiction, computer and technology. They are all what categories. So once you click on one, let's go to computer and technology. We are under computer and technology now. You can see the books that are selling the ChatGPT Millionaire. You can see ChatGPT 100 prompt secrets. You can see that. What is ChatGPT doing? You can see, and this book are selling, right? You can see this book are making good sales. What is ChatGPT doing? This book are making good sales. So this computer and technology is a category. Now, under computer and technology, these are subcategories. Education, training and references, computer sciences, computerized home and database, digital media and application businesses. So let's click on business. Good. Now we are under we went on the computer and categories, businesses. So under businesses, we still have document management, documentation and technical writing, history, project management, web marketing. So we are niching down by doing this. Let's go to web marketing. So these are subcategories. So you can also do your search under this. Wow. You can see this now. We are under web marketing. So you can see at this point there is no more drop down. You can see, so computer technology is a category, business is a subcategory under this. Under business we still have what? Web marketing. So once you come here, okay, now these the books that are doing very, very well under web marketing. This book is doing very well, ChatGPT prompt. So you now look at, okay, these books are doing well. These are the books. This is the last niches. Do you understand? This is the last set, more any subcategory. So you're not like, okay, now that these are the books that are doing well, you can see number one, this is ranking number one. So ChatGPT prompt. Good. What do you want to do? Open another tab, like I said. Go and check if it's a profitable niche. For beginners, and almost all the book here are doing great. They are doing very, very well. So you want to just drop one here and start seeing sales for yourself too. Almost all the book in these niches are doing very, very well. Just more than the best-selling book. I guess this is the best-selling book here. Just model the best-selling book and see what it's all about. Then you can do something for yourself. So we'll still get there how to model the best-selling book. So the next Amazon sales page explanation. Okay, Amazon. Now let's go back and let's go to, okay, this is, you can see where our extensions came in handy. You can see at a glance. I can see publishing dates. I can see everything at a glance. I don't necessarily have to open this book. I can see what the book is ranking. This is what is called ranking. This is bestseller rank, bestseller of 698,000, not doing badly. And they just published this book June 1st. Can you imagine? June 1st, 2020. So it's doing well and it's ranking in computer literacy, neural networks, technical writing references. This is where this book is ranking. So what you mean by sales page, yeah, this is the sales page. You have to tell people what your book is all about. Huh? So this here is a topic and here is a subtopic. Although some people said it's not necessary to always put subtopic, but I tell you it's very, very necessary. It helps your book to rank, right? So put your topic to subtopic. This is what is called reviews. You can see 5-star review, 4-star review. That means this book is not doing badly. So let's see why they gave this book 4-star review. Review. This book will walk you through the process of research to solve real world problems and produce life review. This book takes the reader through a case description. Yeah, you are telling them what the book is all about, what they should buy your book. Do you understand? There are a lot of books on ChatGPT, so why must it be yours that they have to purchase? So it's important you want to write a very, very good description, and you can always do well to just model the description. Don't copy. That's the one. Don't copy. Model. See the way you wrote a description. You can also write yours that same way, right? Don't copy. Just model, right? So another. So that's okay. Apart from that, you also have ranking. This is called when you say my book is ranking in this. These are the categories. This is also categories or niches or niches where your book is ranking. When this book is ranking, so it's selling 73 on computer literacy, 137, 201 on technical writing. So these are the niches where this book is writing. So when you want to, after publishing your book, you want to also make sure that you drop them in this rank. Because some people are actually interested in this kind of book, right? So that you can make some sales for yourself. That's another tips I'm teaching you today. So you can make some tips for yourself. So that's about that. And see the bestseller rank. 698 is not doing badly, it's doing well. Although at times I do advise bestseller rank to be around 300, from 0 to 300, but this is not still doing bad because this book was just published June, yeah, and it's selling fast. So it's doing well. So that's about product page. So what else are we looking at? Books that are selling with less than 100 reviews, what you should go for. Okay, like I said, results are not typical. You can always change one or two things. I said people. Okay, now let me show you something. I want to go back to the previous, but yeah, I said books that have at least 100 reviews. What I mean by reviews is all these ratings here, like these 6 ratings. So you see some book that they have 1,200. Don't even bother competing with those people. Don't bother. But it shows that is in saturated needs already, and a lot of people have. A lot of comments is there and also don't even bother. They already have a grant for themselves. So look at books that has at least 100 ratings, or let's say at most 200 ratings. Do you understand? Where you can publish book on them. If you have a very good offer, you will still make your own sales and a very good content, like I said. Because imagine you writing a book and someone just come on Amazon and just put in one bad review. That's the end of everything. That's the end of that book on Amazon. Because you won't see, if I put 1 star here now, another person will not come and buy it. And even another person, do you understand what I'm trying to say? So that's the end of that book. So you want to make sure you always put in good content in your book. So it's the same is applicable to if the reason why this book keeps selling because of the rating. Now, some people have come, read it, and put 5-star rating. People keep putting 5-star rating, people keep putting 5-star rating, and it keeps selling. So you want to make sure you have good content, right? It's very, very important because these people we are publishing to, they are human beings like us. Do you understand? So let's go ahead. Okay, okay, this is not clear. So let's go ahead. I don't want this video to be too long. So make sure you go for rating no less than 100. So let's go ahead. So let's go ahead. Now the criteria keyword should meet. One, high demand, like 3 or more books with less than 300 BSR. This is when I've talked about the bestseller rank. So low competition, less than 100 search results. What I mean by less than 100 search results is you can see where you can see this place 617 is the exact result is 617, right? So make sure you are publishing less than 100 results. If you are publishing, even though you see over 1000, try not to publish there except you are exceptionally good with your book cover and you have very good content. Because the reason why I said that, because making sales, especially when you're starting out, can be a bit difficult. But when you have a niche like 617, you can get your book in the front page. You can get your food in the front page and you start making sales for yourself as fast as possible. So make sure you niche down. You niche them. Emotional intelligence for beginners. You can see that when I niche down, when I niche down on emotional intelligence for beginners, I can see 617 results. 617 results. Average bestseller rank is 615. Like I said, at times the rules are not typical results, but you just have to bend some rules. This is a good search result, but the average bestseller rank is above 300. But you can still do a good book here. You understand? And you can still make sales. Do you get it? So that's the way it works. That's the way it works. So just keep exploring. The more you get, the more better you get at research, and the more money you make. Okay, another way to make another research. Okay, I want to show you something quickly. Click on the book. You can come here and click on the book. Now you click on the book, you come to the author to see what other he or she has created, and you can also move down the book and do something better, right? And you can see other books here, product related to this item, strategy for cash flow. You can see. So this is another way you will also be able to get what is trendy, and or you also be able to, this is another way you can also do your research. You can click on this. If it's a good niche, you go search, and if it's a good niche, you get to know and write something good on it. So now you can click on the author page. Let's see what other book the author has written. So you can do what to click on it and still do your research further. And like I said, nobody will tell you that I published 50 books and all my books are best-selling books. Nobody will tell you that. Do you understand? So the more you keep researching and putting book out there, the more sales you will make for yourself. Do you understand? So let's go ahead. Okay, publish books that serve and others and add value to the market. Try to make a better book. Like I said earlier, you cannot overemphasize this. You are selling to people. It's people that are buying this book, not. You can open this. You can open this and there's always an option to look inside the book. So once you look inside the book, okay, okay, you see, there's always an option to look inside the book. So you can look inside to and see what this person has done. Do you understand? You might not get everything, but you can see the table of contents, how to show market reach activity, how to write blogs, do SEO. You can see all the table of content, right? You can see all this. These are the table of contents, right? So you can remake it and do something better than this, something better than this, with a good cover, and you also make sales, right? You also make sales. Thank you very much for this video. That will be all for this video. If you got value from this video, do well to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, because I'll be dropping more tips on how you can do your research. This week is going to be very loaded with dropping things, tips and tricks, but we cannot finish everything on that one video. Thank you very much and God bless you.